Shalom, Kahala, Yahala, Bahashim, Yahavshai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Much honors and respects to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick 4-part lesson. We're going to title it, Israel's Occupation is Declared Unlawful. All right, and we're going to go to a 2-minute video. We're going to see the Prime Minister of the Palestinians, Riyad al-Maliki. All right, so let's start here, though, first, before we get to the video. All right, Zechariah 9:6, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Ashdod is known as modern-day Tel Aviv, okay? So, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. So, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Let's go to a definition of bastard for you. Give me a minute. You see what it says here? All right, in Google. Unpleasant or despicable person. He lied to me, the bastard. As an example. Now let's get into some other words here. All right, scoundrel, villain, rogue, rascal, brute, animal, weasel, snake, monster, devil. That's what they are, the Edomite devils. Good for nothing, reprobate, wrongdoer, evildoer. All right, pig, swine, louse, hound, beast. Yeah, he's the original beast man, all right? Who comes out of, the clefts of the rock, all right? Caucasus is where they get the word Caucasian from. It means cave dweller, all right? But I believe you people get the point, all right? Let's get to the video. Give me a minute. Listen up, people. Listen up.
This is a watershed moment for Palestine, for justice and for international law. Israel's occupation has been declared unlawful by the World Court, which has stipulated that it must be terminated completely and as rapidly as possible. The court also found that illegal Israeli occupation violates the UN Charter, human rights, and international humanitarian law. The court further unequivocally declared that all Israeli settlements in the occupied Palestinian territory are illegal and must be dismantled, and that all Israeli settlers must be evacuated. The court declared that Israeli illegal occupation not only violates but eviscerates the Palestinian people's right to self-determination in their own land, including the right to their own state. This ruling couldn't be more timely or sorely needed. The Palestinian people have endured unbearable suffering and injustice for decades. This ruling is a vindication of their steadfastness and perseverance. This right must no longer be denied or deferred. The court made clear that the Palestinian people are the only sovereign in the occupied Palestinian territory, including East Jerusalem, and that the international community is under an obligation not just to reaffirm the Palestinian people's right to self-determination, but to see to it that this right is implemented immediately. All states and the UN are now under obligation not to recognize the legality of Israel's presence in the occupied Palestinian territory.
All right, this is Ezekiel 36:5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God power, right, the Most High, surely in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen, that would be the Palestinians, and of, all right, I have spoken against the residue of the heathen, which are the Palestinians, and against all of Idumea. Idumea is the Greek translation for Edom, people, talking about the so-called white man. Okay? Idumea is simply the Greek translation. See it right there? Idumea, you see over here, Edom? All right? And you see what Edom means, right?
Strong's H123. Edom. Edom.
You see what it means? Red, right? So when you're reading Revelation 6 and 4, and it tells you about the red horse that taketh peace from the earth, that everyone should kill one another, and unto him was given a great sword, who do you think that's talking about? The nation of Edom. You see that? Edomites, Idumeans, descendants of Esau. Hello. Got that, people? So give me a minute. So again, therefore thus saith the Lord God power, surely in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen, which are the Palestinians, and against all of Idumea, who are the Edomites, the so-called white man, which I have appointed my land into their possession through the Balfour Declaration. Okay? Rothschilds, right? Do you understand? It's a corporate state. The Bible doesn't speak of a corporate state. Okay? Or state in itself, period. All right? So they have appointed my land into their possession with all the joy of their heart in Hebrew is lab, which means mind, with despiteful mind, to cast it out for prey, for war. We'll end this here. We'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. Shalom.